thing. When a woman feels a strong physical and emotional pull towards someone, her first instinct is not always to act on it. It's to control it, thing. Female psychology is layered, deeply emotional, and often misunderstood. Many men assume that if a woman desires them, she'll show it openly, thing. But that's not how emotionally intelligent women operate. You see, women are not just emotional beings. They are self-protective. Desire, thing, for them is not merely biological, it's psychological and moral. When she feels something powerful, thing, her mind immediately weighs the risks. Will I be respected after this? Does he value me, thing? Is it safe to express what I feel? So instead of moving closer, she may actually pull back. You'll notice it in her energy before her words, thing. Her body might lean slightly away even while her eyes stay locked on you longer than normal. She laughs, thing, then suddenly becomes serious, almost as if she's reminding herself. Control it. Her messages may become shorter. Her tone changes, calmer, thing. More composed. That's not rejection. That's regulation. When a woman holds back intense desire, thing, she's trying to protect both herself and the potential connection, thing. She knows that physical closeness without emotional readiness can destroy what could have been something meaningful, thing. So she pauses, even if her body doesn't want to. Sometimes she'll distract herself. She'll talk about work, goals, thing, or spirituality to redirect her thoughts. That's not disinterest, that's discipline, thing. Women with strong emotional awareness don't let attraction run their decisions, they let value lead the way. If you look closely, thing, you'll find signs she's holding back. Her pupils may dilate when she sees you. She mirrors your gestures unconsciously. She touches her hair, thing, adjusts her clothes, or looks away quickly when your eyes meet. These are involuntary signals of desire she's trying to hide under control, thing. Yet she might also act a little colder. Why? Because if she reveals too much, she fears being misunderstood. Women don't want to be seen as easy, thing. They want to be understood, thing. So they maintain emotional composure until they feel emotionally safe enough to release what they've been holding inside, thing. It's important to remember. When a woman holds back desire, it doesn't mean she's rejecting you, thing. It often means she's waiting to see if you're mature enough to handle her emotional depth, thing. Can you read her silence without pushing her boundaries? Can you respect her pace? Because a woman's restraint is not a wall, it's a filter, thing. Only those with emotional patience can pass through it. So next time a woman seems distant while her eyes say something else, don't rush, thing. Understand that she's processing attraction on multiple levels: physical, emotional, moral, and psychological. The more emotionally safe she feels, thing, the more naturally her desire will flow. When a woman experiences an intense wave of attraction toward a man, thing, it doesn't look like what most people imagine. She doesn't rush to express it. Instead, she controls it, thing. Female desire operates through a complex emotional system. It's not only physical, it's deeply psychological, thing. While a man's attraction may often manifest through action or pursuit, a woman's first instinct is regulation, thing. Her mind instantly becomes her shield, and her emotions start negotiating with her impulses. It's not suppression, thing. It's emotional intelligence at work. A woman's emotional world is governed by layers of thought and sensitivity. When she feels drawn to someone, thing, her subconscious begins evaluating safety, intention, and trust. She might feel a strong pull in her body, but her emotions immediately ask, thing, will I be safe if I express this? Will he respect me after this moment? Because for women, thing, desire isn't detached from self-worth. It's intertwined with dignity. If she doesn't feel emotionally secure, thing, her body's signals and her actions will move in opposite directions. You'll see attraction in her eyes, but restraint in her behavior, thing. This control doesn't come from indifference. It comes from wisdom. Women are taught through experience, culture, thing. an instinct that revealing too much too soon can lead to regret or emotional vulnerability. When she senses chemistry, thing, her brain triggers a balancing act. She wants to explore the feeling, but she also wants to preserve her sense of value, thing. It's not about playing hard to get. It's about emotional preservation. So she pulls back, even when every part of her wants to move closer, thing. That moment of restraint is her self-respect standing between desire and decision. She might still feel butterflies when she sees him, thing. Her pulse might quicken, but she'll smile in a controlled way, adjust her posture, maybe even talk about something neutral, thing. She's not cold, she's careful. Women understand the social and emotional consequences of being perceived as overly expressive of desire, thing. They don't want to appear desperate or impulsive, so they manage their emotions behind composure. Even her breathing changes subtly, slower, thing, deeper, as she calms herself internally. It's her body's way of saying, thing, stay balanced. If she feels that her emotions are becoming too strong, she'll mentally redirect. She'll think about her priorities, thing, her work, her goals, anything that shifts focus away from that surge of attraction. It's not because she doesn't feel, thing. It's because she feels too much. Emotional women don't want to be consumed by temporary impulses. They want meaningful connection, thing. She's not avoiding desire, she's managing it. That's how emotionally aware women protect their peace. Now, thing. Here's where it becomes fascinating. Her regulation doesn't mean lack of interest. In fact, it often indicates the depth of her attraction, thing. The more emotionally intense it feels, the more controlled she becomes. That's why some men misread her restraint as disinterest. But in truth, thing, she's holding herself back to make sure the connection is built on respect rather than impulse, thing. A woman who's indifferent doesn't need to control herself. Only a woman who feels deeply does, thing. You might notice her voice softens when she speaks to you, but she keeps her words professional or friendly. She avoids eye contact for too long, thing. Yet when you're not looking, she can't help but glance your way. These are signs of emotional conflict. Her desire is real, thing, but her logic keeps whispering, not yet. She doesn't want to lose control or risk being misunderstood, thing. Every action she takes is her emotional intelligence managing what her heart is trying to express. Sometimes she'll even act distant, thing, trying to convince herself that what she's feeling isn't that strong. She might stop texting as often, create space, thing, or distract herself with other people or activities. That's her way of cooling down her inner fire, not because she doesn't care, thing, but because she cares too much. A woman who values herself will never let desire overrule her dignity, thing. That's the difference between attraction and attachment. She knows that genuine connection must be earned, not rushed, thing. When she finally does allow herself to express desire, it's never impulsive. It's intentional. It means she's observed you, thing, tested your emotional maturity, and decided that you're safe. Until then, thing, her mind remains her filter, the part of her that ensures only emotionally trustworthy people get access to her vulnerability. Because for women, thing, desire is sacred. It's not just physical. It's a form of emotional surrender. And surrender only happens when trust has been established, thing. In essence, when a woman holds back her attraction, she's not hiding from love. She's protecting its quality, thing. She's making sure her feelings are reciprocated with respect, not just attention. She's not afraid of her desire, thing. She's simply giving it structure, direction, and meaning. This emotional control is not a weakness. It's her greatest strength, thing. It allows her to experience deep feelings without losing herself in them. So when you see a woman who feels something but doesn't express it openly, thing, don't misinterpret her restraint as rejection. Understand that it's actually a sign of emotional depth. It shows she's self-aware, grounded, thing, and values meaningful connection over instant gratification, thing. thing. She's not holding back because she doesn't want you. She's holding back because she wants to make sure you're worth wanting thing. That's the psychology behind female desire. When she feels something powerful, her first reaction isn't to chase it. It's to respect it thing. And that's what makes her emotional energy so rare, magnetic, and unforgettable. When a woman feels a growing attraction towards someone thing, she doesn't always express it directly. She reveals it through small, subtle shifts in her behavior, tone, and energy thing. These changes are rarely intentional. They emerge naturally because her emotions begin to influence her subconscious actions thing. Female psychology operates through nonverbal communication far more than verbal declarations. When she starts to develop strong feelings thing, her body language and micro behaviors begin to speak a language of their own, a quiet mix of curiosity, tension, and admiration thing. Her voice is often the first giveaway. When she's around someone who makes her feel emotionally and physically drawn, her tone softens thing. The pitch might drop slightly, her speech may slow, and her sentences become more thoughtful. Sometimes she laughs more easily thing. Not because something is especially funny, but because laughter becomes her emotional release. Other times thing. She goes quiet, the silence itself revealing that she's processing too much feeling internally to risk saying the wrong thing. It's rarely the words that reveal her attraction, but the rhythm and tone of how she speaks them. Her eyes, too, become storytellers thing. They linger longer than usual, but not continuously. She looks at you for a second too long thing, then quickly looks away, almost as if caught doing something forbidden. This eye contact and avoidance dynamic is a psychological dance thing. Attraction pushes her to connect, but self-control pulls her back. It's in this quiet hesitation that the truth hides thing. You'll often see her pupils dilate, her eyes brighten, and her focus sharpen when you speak. The eyes reflect her emotional intensity thing, even when her words stay polite and neutral. Then there's the body language, that silent vocabulary women rarely realize they're using thing. She may subconsciously mirror your movements. If you lean back, she might lean back. If you cross your arms, she might do the same thing. This is a natural psychological mirroring mechanism that happens when someone feels emotionally aligned or drawn to another person thing. It's her way of unconsciously synchronizing energy, signaling connection without saying a word. But she also masks these signals carefully thing. She doesn't want to seem too obvious or vulnerable. So after showing a moment of warmth thing, she may quickly balance it with professionalism or distance. For example, she might fix her hair or adjust her outfit after you compliment her thing. But then she changes the subject to something practical or neutral. It's not rejection, it's her way of managing her image thing. Women are very aware of how their actions can be interpreted, so even when attraction is powerful, they aim to appear composed thing. Even her breathing patterns and gestures subtly change. She might touch her neck or collarbone, fiddle with a bracelet thing, or smooth her hair without realizing it. These gestures are physiological reactions. They're signs of mild nervousness, excitement thing, and heightened self-awareness. Her body's energy responds to her emotional state thing, but she'll disguise these reactions under everyday gestures to keep control. Her posture also becomes more intentional. She might stand taller thing, subtly angle her body toward you, or appear more graceful in her movements thing. Women become more aware of their presence when someone they're attracted to is nearby. This isn't vanity, it's instinctive thing. From a psychological standpoint, attraction triggers self-presentation behaviors. The subconscious desire to be seen at one's best thing. Yet she balances this with restraint. She doesn't want to look like she's trying too hard. She wants the connection to feel natural and mutual thing. When a woman tries to hide her desire, she often overcompensates with politeness or even indifference. She might maintain emotional distance, thing, using friendliness as a shield. Her compliments will be subtle, her humor cautious. She'll try to keep things normal, but underneath, thing, her energy is heightened. You can feel it in the pauses, the glances, the sudden shift in tone when the conversation becomes personal, thing. This balance of warmth and withdrawal is a telltale sign that her emotions are deeper than she's willing to admit. Sometimes, thing, she expresses desire through nurturing behavior. She might ask if you've eaten, if you're sleeping enough, or show concern for your well-being, thing. It's not necessarily maternal. It's emotional investment disguised as care, thing. Women often express affection through acts of emotional attentiveness. It's her way of saying, you matter, without directly saying it. Yet, thing, she'll also quickly pull back if she senses that her care is being taken for granted, thing. That's part of her emotional discipline. She wants to express connection without losing self-respect, thing. Another subtle behavior is how she engages in conversation. When a woman feels desire but holds it back, she listens more deeply, thing. She remembers details, your favorite things, your tone of voice. She becomes an observer, not to analyze you, but to emotionally understand you, thing. Women connect through emotional attunement. Their attraction grows when they feel emotionally synchronized. So, thing, even when she's holding herself back, she's watching how you handle emotion, respect and boundaries, thing. That observation helps her decide if her desire is safe to express. Interestingly, when she's trying hard to conceal her attraction, thing, her behavior may appear contradictory. One moment she's open, smiling, and engaged. The next, she seems distant or disinterested, thing. This push and pull dynamic isn't manipulation, it's internal conflict. She's balancing her feelings with her need for control, thing. She wants connection, but she fears being misunderstood or emotionally exposed. So, thing, her behavior fluctuates as she tries to find equilibrium between her heart and her mind. In many cases, these subtle shifts are misunderstood by men, thing. Some assume she's uninterested because she's composed, while others misread her politeness as mere friendliness, thing. But those who pay attention to energy, the emotional undercurrent beneath words, will notice the difference. True attraction is never loud, thing. It's quiet, focused, and often hidden beneath restraint, thing. What makes this dynamic so powerful is that it reveals how emotionally layered female desire is, thing. Women rarely express attraction with the same directness men do. Instead, it manifests as emotional curiosity, nervous calmness, and silent attention, thing. Every subtle action is her way of saying, I feel something, while also saying, thing. I need to stay in control. It's not deceit. It's protection. So when you notice small behavioral changes, her tone softening, thing, her eyes lingering, her demeanor becoming both calm and charged, understand that you're witnessing emotional regulation in motion, thing. She's not trying to confuse you. She's trying to protect her emotional world while still allowing a glimpse of her true feelings, thing. Those subtle shifts are the most honest form of desire.